Hey, Variety Talk family, welcome back to the show. And I want to say a very, very, very special merci beaucoup to our wonderful French bakers. I'm telling you, I had a ball in that cafe this afternoon. So, again, for those who do not speak French, thank you to Driss and Pascal Bocuse. And they have done a marvelous job of being extremely hospitable this afternoon. While we had what? Pastries and espresso. But most importantly, speaking of espresso, thank you, Driss, for being very expressive and humble. While your wonderful wife Pascal showed us the picture of our first lady and the dress that you actually designed for her. I'm still floored by the entire event, and you're such a humble person. So I cannot wait to continue to let the Variety Talk family know how you're progressing with the other side of your business. In the meantime, Variety Talk family, for those of you who um, have tuned in at 7, we will be replaying the show again next Friday. And thank you for your patience. We had well, 7, let's see, 7 Central, 5 Pacific. We had a little hiccup there. So anybody who tuned in early, we are actually airing a little later than normal. And so if you missed the show, we're going to air it again next week. So on to new business. We're on to part two of a three-part series of someone who is just very, very special, very unique in his style, in his words, and the way he actually creates these videos. And so I'd like to have the honor again of reintroducing. Many people like to call him Z, but his name is Zernell R. Shackelford Jr. So welcome back to the show, Z.
It's the honor's mine. Thank you.
Oh, well, you know what? I'm going to tell you, last week it was such an honor to have you on board with us because you did a fantastic job of um, sharing with us that video. And we couldn't really get into the lyrics as much as I really wanted to because of the time's sake. But it was amazing what you did with those lyrics and what
Thank you.
yeah, I mean, and so the same thing goes for the video that we'll be playing today. And so, without further ado, let's just get right to it. It's called Winter Tears, and your band is entitled 3 Days from Dying. So, tell us a little
Yes.
bit about that.
I actually hooked up with them. It's about like 4 years ago now, and to try to make it as quick as possible, a good friend of mine had gone by there to actually audition to sing for them, and I had no intention on being in the band again ever. I've been through that a bunch of times already. I don't engage in a lot of things that a lot of other bands do, and it's just too much of a headache, too much of a hassle. I play all the instruments and stuff myself anyway, so other than playing live, I don't need a band to create so much. So it's like I just didn't want to deal with all that drama again. But he was like, "Dude, go with me." He didn't want to go there. He didn't know these people, so I said, "Fine, I'll go." And we hit it off instantly. These guys were just like me. It was really just like love at first play, you know. And and again, just try to make a long story short, they wound up hearing me sing, and they kind of kicked my buddy out, which sucked for our friendship. It really sank, quite a bit after that. We're cool now, but right off the bat, it was kind of a sore spot for him. But like you said, all things happen for a reason. And to be honest with you, this is the first band I've ever been in that I really felt 100% at home. Even their families, they didn't know me from Adam because these guys have known each other for a very long time. They have a very long history before me being part of it. And their families, it was just like I've known them my entire life. They let me right in the fold, and it's been a beautiful thing ever since. And creatively, we really gel a lot, and it's awesome.
Well, I can see that because it's really an awesome piece that you shared with us.
Thank
And
you.
And just briefly, tell us just a little bit about your production company, Dark Side of the Light.
Yes, Dark Side of the Light Productions was actually born out of another production company that I was part of called Various Artists. Various Artists had kind of stopped for a little while, but I still wanted to do my thing. And where I am creatively and where they are creatively were like two different spaces, so to speak. So, Dark Side kind of was born because I needed to do my thing, and I don't like waiting. If I'm able to do it, I'm just going to do it. And it's actually flourished. It's doing real well right now. I'm doing more commercial work and stuff, which is not quite what I wanted to do, but it's feeding the furnace, so to speak. I'm more of a filmmaker. I like making the music videos and things like that. But I do promotional videos for corporate clients and things like that. I also do music videos for other bands, and that's cool too. But all that's really because I have this big master plan to make this awesome feature-length film, animated film, one of these days. And that's really what all this stuff is feeding into right now.
Oh, that is awesome.
Oh, yes.
A feature-length film. Oh my
Yes.
goodness.
I don't want to go to Hollywood for it. I don't want to sell it to Hollywood. I don't want anybody else doing it. I want to fund it myself, create it myself, have all my people part of it, and we don't have to answer to anybody. And we're going to make this thing, and it's going to work.
I love it. An independent producer. Well,
Yes.
Variety Talk family, if anybody out there wants to support this wonderful man in all of his efforts, make sure that you give him a call. How can people reach you?
They can reach me right at my cell phone if they want, 219-688-9251. Or they can look my name up. If they Google my name, all my production stuff will pop up. I am the junior. There is a senior. I am the junior. So just making sure that's clear.
All right.
But,
so everybody, his name is Zernul, Zernulr Shackelford Jr. All right,
Yep.
better known as Z. All right, we're gonna go ahead and take a very quick station break, and then when we come back, you'll get an opportunity to check out by the band 3 Days of Dying, Winter Tears. You're watching Variety Talk live from Las Vegas, but we are actually in Chicago, Illinois, and Indiana. So everybody, we love you sitting in with us. I'm your host, Linda Leak. We'll be right back.